guys, I'm Cara Delbarto. Thanks for listening. Many people have questioned throughout time, is Texas truly a democracy? Texas is not a true democracy because it has a history of racial discrimination against the people, and elected officials have made movements to diminish the state and local democracy. A democracy by definition is a government by the people, and that means all people of the nation should be included in decision-making through the government. According to Lauren Luveras, a writer for the newspaper Caller Times, Texas has an ongoing pattern of racial discrimination. This fact has earned the state federal oversight until 2013, when the Supreme Court case Shelby County v. Holder gutted the Voting Rights Act and freed several states and local governments from federal pre-clearance requirements. The justices ruled that Section 4 was unconstitutional, and the formula used for decades, revised and extended several times by Congress, could no longer be used to establish those pre-clearance requirements. A day after the Shelby ruling, then Governor Rick Perry seized upon the opportunity to make the state's gerrymandered district maps permanent. If the state government is taking specific steps towards limiting people's ability to vote, that's not a government by the people. Many of these people who are being discriminated against have been citizens of Texas for years and would be beneficial to consider. A journal article recently written seemed to have the same consensus. John Nichols claimed in The Nation, Texas Governor Rick Perry has brought on radical anti-democracy stance borrowed from the far-right fringe that once expressed itself at John Birch Society meetings, but has now entered the mainstream of the Republican Party. Here, Nichols critiques that Perry's particular extremism seeks to limit the role of voters, their democracy, at the national level of American politics, as he sought to end the direction of senators. But his candidacy highlights a broader agenda of Republican governors who have been moving in recent months to diminish state and local democracy by undermining the authority of the local elected officials, the officials who tend to be the ones who are most accountable to the people. With this research, Texas does not seem to be a democracy. A government by the people is not one that discriminates against certain citizens. A government by the people is not one that has elected officials whom suppress and limit the role of voters. Texas has many steps to take if it wants to call itself a democracy. And again, thanks for listening.